This is the second guitar that I've actually put on the channel that Guitar Gear for Music sent me. This is a sponsored video, obviously. I think they're trying to get the word out about some of their range of stuff. What I've been thinking about this stuff is it's quite a massive step above like beginner level guitar. Here we have what is very clearly quite a modern looking machine. Now, the back of this is beautiful, the neck, beautiful. Again, it's the sort of thing where it's like you put in a little bit more money than you would spend on like a beginner guitar, and what you get in return is, quite frankly, so much better, and it's really crazy to me. This channel is supported by Squier. Squier is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. So for like 70, 100 quid, you could get like an actual beginner guitar, and it will have strings and stuff. It might play, it will probably be all right. And then you spend sort of £200 to £300, and you instantly get something like this. And I think that's true across quite a lot of brands. But like, shocking about this guitar really is that they managed to pack these amount of specs into a guitar which is just about £100, like the cheapest Squier you can get. I think for one, aesthetically, I really like the look of Poplar Burl. That's what's going on here. Ash body, again, one of my favourite pieces of wood to see on a guitar is ash. It doesn't actually specify in the specs what this neck is made of, but it kind of looks mapley, but with a tint, maybe. Locking tuners. Luminlay side dots, which actually I think is a thing that I'd like to see more companies doing. Having gigs the other day with a Squier guitar which didn't have them, and I could have used them on that gig for sure. Then apparently these are stainless frets. I think in the interest of like full transparency, the strings on this guitar when they've arrived feel quite old, so I think maybe I would be immediately changing these strings, and whilst I was at it I might give these frets a bit of a polish, because they don't have that super slinky stainless steel feel to me. Typically when I've played stainless steel frets before, they'd be very well polished and crowned, and so that would be giving you that immediate kind of sense like, oh, this is like slinkier feeling than a normal fret. These don't have that at the moment, so I think maybe just a little bit of a setup in order. Again, this is just one example, and you know, you're going to get variations in products and finish, but you know, that aside, that's easily sort of addressed, and I think once you change the strings on it in general, it's going to start to feel a little bit more lively. These strings could have been on here for a while, of course. 16-inch radius, so definitely a modern style guitar. They do actually make one of these types with a Floyd Rose as well, incredibly. But again, just for the money, like the step up in quality between like the entry-level Squier and this sort of thing, like the attention to detail, the specs that they've chosen, I think I'm really impressed. These are high output ceramic pickups. Now, ceramic pickups are typically used in cheaper guitars, but also for kind of high output pickups, ceramic pickups are actually a choice rather than just, you know, being because they're cheaper. So normally like a ceramic single coil guitar doesn't make much sense. It's like a ceramic one of these, like I remember my bare knuckle nail bomb, I think that was a ceramic pickup, like matey boy from Periphery used to use, I think. So in general, the other thing I really like about it is that we've got the coil split there. It's a Laurel fretboard. Oh, and it's a Nubone nut, which is, yeah, not your basic plastic, it's like a Graphtech thing, I think. Again, I think just really impressive to pack that much attention to detail into an instrument like this. I think I've just got it looks just far more quality than the price would give you that impression. As I say, if there was one downside for me on this particular guitar, I'd be polishing these frets off, I think, and changing the strings. But as you play generally with these frets, straight out of the factory, you oftentimes do find that you start to sort of polish them through play as well, but you know, couldn't hurt to just have a bit of attention on each of the frets and get some of that really stainless sort of awesome feeling glossiness to the strings, and change the strings because these have probably been on there a while from the factory, and I think you'd have a really, really, really nice guitar. Let me know your thoughts. I just think it's quite an impressive guitar for the kind of money that they're putting these out for. Yeah, less than 300 quid, just over 200, about £100 more than a Squier, and to be honest, probably a lot more what I'd have been looking for as a young kid, you know, when I was playing like Ibanez RGs and stuff like that. This actually would have been right up my street.